This is Learn Fast tutorial. Let's learn together? Let's learn fast. Today, we're going to look into one of the most important topics in mathematics. Let's talk about functions. Functions may look confusing at first, especially when you see something like f of x. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you will understand it clearly. Let's start with the basic idea. A function is simply a rule that connects an input to an output. Think of it like a machine. For every input into this machine, the machine works on it and gives back a corresponding output. For example, if the input, x, is equal to 3, and the machine rule is to multiply every input by 2, the corresponding output will be equal to 6. So the machine takes 3, applies the rule, and gives 6. Take note of these very important rules. In a function, one input can only give one output, but different inputs can give different outputs. Think of a vending machine. One button cannot give two different snacks at the same time. Functions work exactly like that. Now let me teach you. Function notation. Let's look at how functions are written. In mathematics, functions are usually written like this. F of x equals x plus 3. At first, this may look strange, but it's actually simple. Here is what it means. X is the input, f of x is the output. So the function rule is, take x and add 3 in order to obtain the output, f of x. Now let's try an example. Take x to be equal to 5. Then we replace x with 5. Remember, anywhere you find x, replace it with 5. So we get f of 5 equals 5 plus 3. And our answer will be f of 5 equals 8. Whenever you see something like f of 4, just replace x with 4 in the function. Always remember the replace x and solve rule. You simply replace the variable with the number given and solve. Understanding functions with table of values. Tables also help students understand functions easily. Let's take, for instance, f of x is equal to x plus 2. Now let's create an input-output table. From this table, we can see the input x to contain 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the corresponding output f of x to contain 3, 4, 5, and 6. This shows that when x is equal to 1, f of 1 is equal to 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3. When x is equal to 2, f of 2 is equal to 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. Pause a bit. Observe that each input gives exactly one output. This is why it is a function. Always check on this rule, as I previously stated in this video. Every input must point to only one output. If an input connects to two outputs, it is not a function.
Now, let's take a couple of practice problems. Given that f of x equals 3x plus 2, find f of 4. Firstly, replace x with 4. So, f of 4 equals 3 times 4 plus 2. Secondly, multiply 3 times 4, which will equal 12. Now we have that f of 4 is equal to 12 plus 2. Thirdly, add 12 plus 2, which gives 14. Finally, f of 4 equals 14. Now let's try another example. Given that f of x equals x squared minus 5, find f of 3. Firstly, replace x with 3. So we have f of 3 equals 3 squared minus 5. Secondly, square the number 3 squared equals 9. Now we have f of 3 equals 9 minus 5. Thirdly, subtract 9 minus 5, which equals 4. And finally, f of 3 is equal to 4. In summary, remember this powerful study trick, RSS rule, which stands for replace, simplify, solve. To simplify an expression, you follow BODMAS, multiply or divide first, then add or subtract in order. Students who follow this method make fewer mistakes in exams. If this video helped you conquer functions, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more math tutorial videos. Do you have a question you'd like me to solve next? Let me know in the comments section below. Remember, this is Learn Fast Tutorial. We've learned together. Hope you learned fast.